Hello team, good morning. In today's video, I will brief you about the task cloud computing based website implementation. Okay, this task consists of two different parts. One is creating project report, second one is implementation of website on AWS. AWS means Amazon Web Service, which is a cloud computing service that is offered to individuals to create or individuals or businesses to create various applications for their business purpose. Okay, for your information, a separate business case name will be given to you, for which you are supposed to create your own case study, and you need to discuss about the purpose of creating web application, and you need to discuss about your business and purpose of creating website, and what are the requirements of website and how you are going to implement it using AWS. Okay, these are the important parts of your document. Before starting this one, like writing on the document, or like writing or reporting the document, it is very important for you to understand some of the basic things. Okay, so you need to follow these steps. First one is understand the given case study. Okay, what is the given case study, and what is the purpose of it. For example, in this video I will explain you about video streaming app. That is an example. You need to work on your case study that is given to you. Okay, on your case study you should work. Okay, so entertainment video streaming website, maybe video streaming website. So when you're working on this one, maybe you are unaware of it, like what is a video streaming website, and how it can be commercialized, what is the purpose of what kind of business it is, video streaming website business. You need to understand that. For that purpose, I suggest you to cross check some video streaming websites. Okay, so what I do, video streaming website, you will get different sources. So maybe top 7 video streaming services. There are different types of organizations that provide video streaming services. From your understanding, if you got any XYZ video streaming website, you can cross check that for understanding what could be its requirements, and what kind of information we can have about that particular organization. Okay, so let me check a Prime Video. Okay, Prime Video is Amazon video streaming website. Okay, so just open that website and use it. Like, we need to create what could be the requirements of that website. Maybe it requires a sign in module. So authorized users, like a user can register to the website, and a user should log on to the website to view the website or to view the movies. Okay, so that is basic requirement. Then when you log on to the application, when you are looking at different videos, you will be having some free videos and some prime videos, for which you need to pay certain amount of money. Okay, so to start here, it is showing that a free trial will be offered to the people, and when we log on to the application, you can watch some free videos. And if there are some prime videos, for that you need to pay it. If you check, like for example, you have YouTube, right? In that YouTube you can see free videos, and you will be having movies for which you need to pay rental. Okay, rent, you need to pay it. Okay, so this contains what kind of requirements, functional requirements, secure login requirement. This will be common for any application. For any application there should be a secure login. Next one is um, uploading videos, the uploading videos to the application, editing information about the videos. Okay, same like if you got some food products, uploading, adding few food products and adding details related to the food products, deleting food products. Okay, like means details about the food products. Here also you can add new videos, you can delete existing videos, you can update existing videos, details about the updating videos whenever you want. For example, if you click on parasite contains certain information. Maybe they might be including details related to the cast, and some brief information about the story, and some xyz details will be given about them. That is all about uploading a video and creating details about the video. If you got a application that is related to the travel, You will be uploading details about travel history, distance, so to start location and locations, what is the cost, and what is the bus service that is available or train service. For example, if your application is a cruise, okay, on which you will be traveling like on sea routes, so then you will be discussing about cruises that you have and what are the timings that are allocated, what is the tour timing. In that way, like, you will be uploading details about the tour package, and you will be creating discussion on it. Okay, then if some mistakes are there on it, the information that is uploaded by you, you will be editing it. So this will be the second information, and means, see, first one is login, second one login, first one is registration, second one is login, then third one is admin will be uploading data and deleting data, that is admin role. Okay, and the user role is watching movies, selecting favorite movies, and store, like, maybe for example, if you want to travel on some xyz cruise, okay, if it is a travel website, and if you want to uh, save like xyz details for future purpose to generate some alerts based on the availability of the cruise, then you can create, like, it should provide an option for that. In the same way, if it is a video streaming website, if you want to watch Parasite on Sunday, it should be generate, maybe it can be generating some alerts to you, by using which you will be knowing that you are supposed to watch that movie on Sunday, and you can watch it like as per the schedule you made. Okay, in that way. So user will be having different functional requirements, and admin will have different functionalities. Okay, functional requirements. Admin functional requirement is uploading videos, editing videos, deleting videos, and cross-checking reports. Okay, these are some basic requirements. Then when user log on to the website, what happens? He can watch the video, he can make payment, he can subscribe to, he can select favorite videos, or like he can sign out, that is last one, and he can make some payment. These are some functional requirements. Okay, what are the non-functional requirements? Okay, for non-functional requirements are the kind of details that are required. Maybe what is a web server that you want to use, and so ignore about web server, other those, all those things. Just simply discuss about access speeds, quality of the video. Okay, and presentation, how it looks nice or not, and accessibility, navigation. So is that easy to navigate? Like, here you got sign in, you can see that, and you can immediately sign in. If it is down somewhere here to log in, it is not good, right? So navigation, proper navigation should be required, that is a non-functional requirement. How the application looks like, nice or not, that is a non-functional requirement. Like this, you need to understand, use some xyz application and cross check how it will be used. If it is a food online food ordering website, go to what we have, like, Zomato website and cross check. Cruise booking, for example, go to cruise booking website and just try to log on to it, and check how it will be working. Okay, based on which you can understand what are the functional and non-functional requirements of the application. Okay, guys, so then what we need to do, based on, after understanding that, you can easily write about the application. So now create a scene. What could be the scene? See, some xyz organization has started enterprise, see, online video streaming business. Okay, for which it need a proper website that should contain that should be functionally working to ensure that organization can commercialize the videos that it is having. Okay, so it can have its own videos. For example, if you take Sony, not Sun Network, it will be hosting all its I mean, so streaming all its online channels, all its channel on online. It will never give it is not giving its services to somebody else to host it. They are hosting their own services, for which you will be paying. So you can have your own website on which you will be making your own videos, like maybe your product related videos, your service related videos, for watching which you can charge people some xyz money. Okay, so you need to create a business scenario, like some xyz organization is an entertainment business organization. It creates some xyz some like movies, it creates series, I mean serials, and it creates some short films which will be hosted on its website, and for the customers, like it want to commercialize its it want to commercialize its it want to commercialize its videos. So some payment option should be created, and you need to decide that to do all those activities a website is required, because website is very easy to host its videos and stream those videos and make customers watch it. Okay, in that way you need to create your own scenario. Okay, you need to identify needs. What is the purpose of streaming the video? What is the purpose of going for website? Okay, you need to identify what are the advantages of having a website. Just quote one or three, then identify the need, your actual need. You got some xyz series, short films, movies that you can host on, that you can share on some xyz platform, which can be easy to easy which will be easy for the customers to have access and watch those videos and pay for you. Okay, and pay you some money. Okay, that is how we need to understand the document. Okay, like a requirement. Then understand why that application is needed and identify the need. Both are same. So you need to identify need. You need to identify, like you will be creating some xyz organization, and you will be briefing about it. Then you discuss about its products and services, and how it is going to sell it off. Maybe as of now it might be having a it might be recording all those information, like whatever the videos it created, it might be creating it into CD format, and it is giving selling it to the customers. And most of the customers are not purchasing CDs or something else, so it want to go for the next step. It want to go ahead and it want to create its online presence. So maybe in that way you can create some scenario. Already you worked for some examples, means you watched Prime Video, right? So based on that, you can work on, like you can write on this document. So now check, use some sample case study guide, write your introduction, that seen problem and and see. Here you got some examples of business cases. See, personal HRM company wishes to create a system. So this is the business scenario. So personal management is the HR system is the application. This is the business case that is given, for which this kind of introductory scenario can be created. So we got number of examples to approach. Like this is how we need to approach. Maybe this is some XYZ air travel booking application. So maybe in this way you will be writing everything is fictitious, it's on your own. You try to review an example, understand it, and frame your own business case. Got it? So before going for website, it might be having some xyz type of application. For example, if you take, as I told you, for entertainment organization, maybe it is selling its products and services through videos, DVDs, something like that. And now these days USB is also coming. Okay, in USB there will be a movie and they will be selling that USB to the customers. In that way it is working now, as of now. Okay, so it's a pehle, like before the, like maybe 5 6 years back, people used to sell DVDs and CDs, now Blu-ray discs. Okay, this kind of way to sell their short films and series and movies. Okay, so that will be upgraded to the online. Now if you got travel booking or something like that, maybe telephone booking is happening now, and they want to go to online, because telephone booking has certain drawbacks that can be overcome. If you go to food order, okay, like if a particular organization is there, people use visit to the organization, and like means restaurant, they eat there and they go. If they want to order it, like if you create an online business, it might be creating additional customers for whom you can provide service. Okay, that is how you need to create your own business case study. You discuss about its operational area, what kind of products it is going to offer, and what is its current situation, and why it is going for online. In this way a small scenario can be created by you, and based on that you need to work. Okay, these are some sample case studies that are given for just for example. Okay, you will be creating your own case study. Okay, so now what we should write. So a sample description, like I shown you just now, I shown you, right? In that way you need to create a sample description of scene and why you need a website. Then project plan and milestones. One of what are the important milestones of the project? See, usually any software development project will have different requirements, like milestones. So one is creating environment. So first one is requirements gathering. Requirements gathering means what are the functionalities that are required, and what are software and hardware requirements. Software and hardware requirements are needed. Then functional requirements. So first we need to know functional requirements, I guess. First, functional and non-functional requirements. Based on these things, we can decide about software and hardware requirements. For example, if it is need high speed, we go for software and better software. Okay, functional and non-functional requirement. So requirements gathering may, like what we do functional and non-functional requirements gathering, and we list all the requirements based on which we discuss about the product. Next, we what we do, creating IT infra in environment to implement and run website. Next, what we do, we develop website. We test website. Then finally implement and roll out or run prototype. So for any software application, these are the basic phases. Okay, so maybe you can include after this one you can include project plan. Okay, planning for the planning kind of milestone will can also be included. What are the milestone? So planning can be all planning can also be included as a milestone here. Okay, so now what we do, like at the initial stage, we work on functional gathering functional and non-functional requirements to explain how a website should work, and what are the basic requirements of the website considering the business case, and what are the non-functional requirements of the website considering the business case. That should be discussed. Next, what we do, we discuss about creating basic IT environment to run and to develop and run website. Okay, so because so without a proper infrastructure it cannot be run. Okay, next, what kind of details are required? Servers. So usually environment includes application server, web server, database server. So for a basic web application, to create a basic web application, our IT environment should include application server, web server, and database server. Okay, so by properly creating and integrating these servers, application server. Okay, by these servers, there is a possibility that we can create an application that better functions or better works. Okay, next we create application on AWS, then we test it, and finally when all the issues, like we test it to identify whether it is functioning as per the requirement or not. Here we create a functional requirement that some when proper credentials are given, it should provide access to the original user. Then if it works fine, it shows that test is successful. We use unit test to randomly check with different alternative keywords, different alternative combinations of IDs and passwords, and it should provide proper response. Means, like for example, when incorrect credentials are given, it should deny access. When proper credentials are given, it should provide access. So in that way we test each and every functionality, and based on the test results we go ahead with implementation part. When the application is properly tested and it is successful, then only we go for implementation of the application, and we make it online and we publish it such that everybody can use application using internet. These are some milestones. You can discuss about these milestones. Okay, we have 1 2 3 4 5 milestones. You can cross check, like if you have any questions, you just go and search for important milestones in web development. Important milestones in web development, you can get some proper information. Next, it is requirements gathering. So identify. Now here we just mentioned that functional and non-functional requirements related information is gathered under requirements gathering milestone. Now we clearly describe what are the functional and non-functional requirements of the application. Okay, now you will use the knowledge that you gained from the web. You used like one XYZ website, right, which is engaged into same kind of business on which you are working. Okay, now for this, for example, in this case, we used Prime Video to understand how video streaming websites work. Okay, considering that you write functional requirements, I already mentioned it to you. So creating a registration and a login page, administrator view and a user view, administrator uploading videos, downloading videos, deleting videos, updating information. These are some functional requirements of video streaming business. So you just cross check and try to work on it. Next, identify the key characteristics, example, risk of the system, your point of view, and describe how cloud computing can help in this case. Okay, so for just don't while completing this task, don't consider about using cloud computing. Then just assume like what kind of issues will happen when we physically implement infrastructure, IT infrastructure. Now you need to identify disadvantages of having a IT infrastructure. Maybe like a cost issue and upgrading issue, process issue, some XYZ things. So the means, so whatever the benefits that cloud computing can provide, that cannot be provided by the physical implementation of IT infrastructure, that should be discussed over here. So being a small organization, it will be difficult for you to go for physical implementation of infrastructure. That should be discussed here. Maybe some important issues that could create a issue for organization when they go for non-cloud based implementation. Now, and you discuss how cloud computing can overcome it. Do you guys understood? If not, just assume in this way. Try to understand advantages of cloud computing. Okay. Then discuss in such a way that using a traditional web application development method will not assure the benefits that are offered by the cloud computing. So to overcome that, we will be using cloud computing. In that way, it can work. If any questions, ping me again. I will explain you. The choice of the platform as a solution for the problem. Then cloud-based web application solution. Okay. So now domain choice of data center and standards, cloud architecture, analysis and reflection. So see for this one. And for this one and this one, it will be from implementation part, so need not to work on these two things. Okay, just up until here you will be working on, okay, choice of data center and standards. Okay, so how we write about cloud platform. Here you discuss about, for the choice of cloud platform, you discuss about Amazon Web Service as a cloud platform to develop web application and host it. Okay, we discuss about AWS and what are its features and how it can be helpful to implement a website. Then choice of data center, in AWS different data centers will be there, and you can discuss about AWS. You just search about AWS and data center and standards. You discuss about some information that is related to AWS. Okay, till this it will be 1,000 odd words. Okay, for writing this information, just go ahead and fix that one. All right. So till this section I explained you, and remaining sections will be done by seniors. All right. Thank you guys. Just give your best, and while discussing about data centers, you need to give reasons. Okay. So just search for AWS and data center standards, choice of data center and standards. You select some particular data centers and try to write on it. All right. Thank you guys. This is all about your task. If you got any confusion, you just call me.